Morning and welcome to your Daily Sparks. Who wants to be a millionaire? You remember Eddie saying, is that your final answer? And they say, lock it in, Eddie. Well, we all love these sort of easy, the low-level questions, probably because if we get the answers wrong, it adds a bit of humour and they look a bit stupid. And probably also because we mostly know the answer to those easy questions at the start. But as the tension mounts, as the questions get harder, as you are risking thousands, then tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars in the next question, it ramps up a lot. At each level, the millionaire contestants face a dilemma. Should they keep what they have or should they risk more by answering the next question? Tune in tomorrow night and find out if they're going to risk it all or are they going to leave with the small amount that they've got. Now, Israel faced the same dilemma. In addition to other offerings, Jewish law required that the people give a tenth of all of their produce and livestock to the Lord. This was known as the tithe, 1/10. We adopt that as a rough standard of giving in church as well. But because they repeatedly failed to give their tithes to the Lord, he issued them a challenge from the prophet Malachi. Would the people trust him by bringing the whole tithe into the storehouse and trust God to provide for them? Or would they hold on to what they've got and not gamble with it on a sure thing, which is God? If Israel obeyed, God even guaranteed the results. He's promised to throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that you will not have enough room for it. God urged his people to take this gamble to demonstrate trust in him so that he could reward their faithfulness with his blessings. And God desires the same for us. Not because he needs the money, not because he wants us to sort of focus on the money and feel like a big martyr giving him 10%. I believe he wants us to go way beyond 10%. If you can trust him for 10%, can you trust him for more? I believe you can. We can't question whether we have enough to give. I believe there's a biblical principle and we should give according to that principle. When we give freely and generously back to God, we can trust him to provide for all of our needs. So risking it all with God isn't a gamble at all. It's 100% surety. So what are you going to do today? Are you going to hold on to what you've got and never let it go? Or are you going to give it to the Lord and trust him and step out in faith? Your choice. We'll see you tomorrow in Sparks.